Hi, Dave West here from Anitech, Visual Impact 2014 at the Brisbane Exhibition Centre. So I'd like to just take you around our stand. Firstly, we're moving over to our latest model from Seiko. This is the M series, the M64. Was released mid last year. It's Seiko's new product. And what they've done is really taken parts or components from all their models and put it together and built probably one of the best machines now on the market. For speed, for durability, we run 7 colours, so we run a grey, so CMYK, LCLM plus a grey to stop the metamerism. The luster of the inks is very, very high gloss, so we're printing here on a self-adhesive vinyl. Which is absolutely vibrant and glossy, as you can see. They've rebuilt the take-up and feed system to make it a much more economic product, so the loading, unloading of material is a lot easier. And so they've taken in consideration things that were probably in their other products a little bit hard. For example, the unloading, if we have a 50-metre roll of material, the take-up system will just pull out, so it's easy accessible for us. It runs a bulk ink system of 1.5 litres, which are in a bladder system, and then the bladders go to the sub-tanks on the back of the head. And as you can see now from the actual head carriage speed and the stepping of the print, how fast it's printing. This is printing in just a normal production speed, which is probably the slowest speed, which is 33 square metres an hour, which puts it right up there in the market for one of the fastest machines in the market. Head technology is the same as the Seiko 8 series, but the ink system is quite different. So there is actually no odour, no smell from this ink, even being solvent and having the heavy durability, so we don't have to laminate after it's printed. Has no smell, which is a real big step forward for solvent printing as well. Now, there's been a trend to go away from solvent, but still, in terms of the colour gamut and the brightness of the ink, this is still by far the best way to print onto a self-adhesive product. Okay, so if we go around to the back of it, as I was talking about the ergonomic design, you'll see that we've got these jacking system for actually jacking the rolls up. So for people that can't lift a 50-metre roll of material, they can actually jack it up onto the feed system. Okay, so it just makes it easy for people to actually load 50-metre roll. What we're looking at here is the Cornet Storm. Okay, Cornet is the industry leader or the world leader in production garment printing. Okay, and this is the Storm 2, which is a dual pallet system. Okay, we're showing at the moment we've got black t-shirts one side, white t-shirts on the other. It doesn't matter the combination. And these pallets are actually driven on a linear drive motor, which are basically a magnetic system. And as you'll see, the fluency of the pallets and the speed it actually prints. Okay, so we're looking on this machine at probably about 150 t-shirts an hour, which is getting right up there in terms of print production for screen printers. Okay, a 10-screen carousel, which normally is used in a garment industry, probably does 400, 800 an hour. So on this machine at 200 an hour, it's getting around about that. This is the mid-range machine. There's 2 machines higher than this and 1 lower, or actually 2 lower. The lower machine's a single pallet. This is dual pallet. The Cornet Avalanche, which is the next model up, runs not only dual pallet, it runs dual bridge. Okay, so if you look in there, you'll see the print head. Okay, which is a massive thing with all the heads on it. On the Cornet Avalanche, you'll have 2 of those, right? One that's got the white heads, one that's got the coloured heads. So of course it can alternate between one side to another. So the linear drive motor that's driving this pallet system, so the reason we get the speed is we're not making the heads move, we're making the garment move under the heads. Right? So that's how we get the speed up. They're actually running on a linear drive motor, which is actually a series of magnets, okay, like the bullet train runs in Japan, that we turn the magnets on and off to actually get that motion. So it's extremely fast, extremely reliable, and very, very long lasting. Okay. Ink system on the side, you'll see that there's a sub-tank which is actually feeding the print heads. Okay, and when we move around the side here, we have the bulk inking system, which are basically 1.5 litre bottles. Okay, and to replace the ink is just a matter of pulling a bottle out, putting a bottle in on the fly as it's printing. Okay, so the idea is to continual print. The colour gamut and the quality of the inks rank this right up there in the industry, and these inks are actually all water based, so they've actually got the Octec approval for printing for children's wear and baby wear, so there's actually no toxicity whatsoever in any of the chemicals we use. So it's a wet on wet process, so you'll see now very, very vibrant, okay, a little bit damp because we spray a pre-treatment, okay. So the benefit of this machine is it pre-treats, then it inks, and then we put it into a dryer. When it's finished in the dryer, the product's completely ready for sale, for wearing, for washing. We get the 200 wash capability just like we do with screen printing. So it's really the last bastion of changeover from analog printing to digital printing. This is where Cornet have targeted the marketplace and done really well. So, you know, we're starting to put quite a few of these in and around Australia now, simply because screen printers typically haven't gone digital. So this is really the next step for them, so they don't have to carry inventory of screens, they don't have to shoot a screen, they don't have to worry about the photographic side. They can just put a file in, print one file, 50, 100, 200, 500, so it gets the benefits of digital printing. So that's the Cornet Storm. On this side we're printing dark garments, so you'll see the white will go down first, right? So the pallet just went through, was sprayed, and if you can see that wiper blade in there, it just wiped the liquids flat because the cotton sticks up, and now it's going to print the white. So you'll actually see the white go down, followed by the CMYK. We're not just restricted to cotton, we're printing t-shirts here now simply, but we can print onto denim, we can print on polyester. Okay, there's a pair of denim jeans, calico bags, polyester, cool dry polyester. Okay, so it's not really limited just to cotton products. Okay, and the real key to the success of Cornet is the fact that we have a pre-treatment system. So we're not having to worry about pre-treating the garments before we print. We do the pre-treatment and printing in one process. Right? A lot of the competitors have to pre-treat, which limits their scope on what they can print onto, and of course they can't just pull a garment out of a box and print it without pre-treating it. Okay? Whereas Cornet, we do that in part of the print process. So if you have a look now on the right hand palette, you'll actually see the white that's gone down. And we're actually doing 2-layer white, so it depends on the garment quality, or if we need to put 2 layers of white or 1 layer of white, okay, and then the CMYK will follow. So that's the digital direct-to-garment process from Cornet Digital, which are an Israeli company, and we're probably the world leader now in production direct-to-garment printing.